But this isn't about the money. It's about drawing a bold line in the sand against a tidal wave of smug, unearned certainty masquerading as wisdom. Kirk's legal strike isn't just a case. It's a cultural intervention. He's not simply taking on a daytime talk show. He's confronting a loudspeaker of mass hysteria, delivering a cease and desist to the emotional frenzy that mistakes shouting for substance and outrage for intellect. This isn't some flamboyant act of legal showmanship. It's a pointed stand against the weaponization of ignorance. Kirk's lawsuit feels like a long overdue, quiet down directed at the non-stop noise blasting from a set that seems duty-bound to fill every second with screeching. That $100 million isn't about ego or revenge. It's a wake-up call to a media landscape that's allowed this circus of self-righteousness to shape public discourse. In going after The View, Kirk is striking at more than just its panelists. He's targeting the culture of manufactured outrage that sustains them. It's a bold, maybe even quixotic move, but one that demands attention. Because when daytime TV starts looking like a parody of itself, someone has to step in and say enough.
Now we begin with a shocking apology just a short time ago from the ladies of The View to Turning Point USA. A war of words broke out after the conservative group was rallying the next generation of voters at its youth summit in Tampa, Florida this weekend. And the liberal panel just couldn't help themselves. The group sent a scathing cease and desist letter after hosts on The View suggested that Turning Point had embraced neo-Nazis who showed up outside.
Let's be brutally honest. The View isn't a talk show. It's a midday melodrama dressed in clashing outfits and even louder opinions. It's less of a round table and more of a revolving door of self-righteous sound bites where facts are lightly edited for convenience and opinions are served raw, then topped with a generous sprinkle of moral superiority. At the head of this philosophical potluck is Sunny Hostin, who traded courtroom authority for cards and studio lights. These days, her law degree feels more like a social media flex than a functional tool, as she casually throws around legal jargon with the flair of a YouTube guru peddling miracle oils. Now, in a twist of fate, irony has made a full comeback, with Sunny suddenly entangled in a real legal battle, one that requires more than caffeine-fueled commentary. And let's skip the predictable cries of silencing women. This isn't about gag orders. It's about consequences. Daytime TV may wear the costume of free expression, but that doesn't exempt it from responsibility, especially when off-the-cuff opinions turn into character assassinations. The legal fire knocking on their door isn't censorship. It's justice finally confronting the theatrics posing as meaningful dialogue. Charlie's lawsuit isn't a PR move, it's a reckoning. A long overdue demand for accountability after years of verbal hit and runs, now brought to a screeching halt with a call for evidence.